Hey everyone. So we started events last weekend, of course. Things went very smooth. Had a few bands qualify for state. And looking forward to this weekend. Looks like the weather is going to turn out to be pretty good. And about 80 bands across the state going out this weekend. So very exciting stuff. I've had a few questions come up and stuff that's not very clear in the Marching Band Handbook. Questions about prop movers. Let's say you've got a prop backfield, maybe one of the screens with a graphic on it. Are non-band members allowed to move that? The answer is yes. Students, parents, even if they were like sixth graders. Of course, sixth graders can't perform in marching band, but if you've got some younger band students out there, that's fine. As long as they're not performers, they can move stuff around, not a problem. They can bring it on field. They can literally stand on the field and maneuver it if needed, or display it if we have those graphics, of course, where the screen changes or something like that. Yes, absolutely, that's allowed, and that's not very clear in the handbook. So if you have any questions about that, reach out to me. One other thing I just want to mention, we had 5 bands go out this weekend and perform a show under the minimum time. Remember, that's always an option. So maybe you're going out this weekend, maybe next weekend, you're trying to decide if you want to put that whole show on the field or just part of it. Remember, there's great advantage to going out there and having the kids play a portion of the show that they feel very confident in. And of course, there's no penalty, no point deduction, no rating deduction for doing a show that's only 4 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever suits your group. Maybe there's a copyright problem. We have a few of those right now as well. So keep in mind, that's an option out there. Still get great feedback from the adjudicators. Go to critique and some feedback for your kids. And last thing, Heather's got a short video for us, just a reminder and a quick how-to about how to give us feedback about adjudicators, the director's report on adjudicators. It's all online. It's a little smoother this year. We love to get that. We don't get nearly as much as we want. It's how we give feedback to the adjudicators. It's how we get better. Speaking personally as an adjudicator, I love getting that feedback. So if you're going out this weekend, maybe you went out last weekend or 2 weekends from now, take 10 minutes or so on that Sunday, Monday, a few days later, and give us some feedback about the quality of the adjudication and how we can improve. So here is Heather.
Hello everyone, this is Heather Marsh-Myers. I'm the Marching Band Adjudications Chair for OMEA, and I'm reaching out to directors this week to encourage you to complete adjudicator evaluation forms. I'm going to show you how incredibly easy this is to do. So I'm here on the OMEA website. I'm under the members area, and then this gray menu in the members area is our feedback tab. You simply click here. Click the very first option, Marching Band Adjudicator Evaluation Form. It should populate your personal information here, and then there's just a little bit of work on your part. You select what week you were out, the site you attended, the adjudicator that you want to evaluate, the caption they adjudicated in, and then there's several categories here in which you can rate the adjudicator. So I'm just going to fill this in quickly. Obviously, you'll have more insight and thought here, but just for showing you. And then we do encourage you to type just brief comments. So let's say the adjudicator did not highlight on your sheet. That is a problem. That is something that is a requirement for proper adjudication. So this is something I would certainly address with an adjudicator. Then let's say you have a copy of that sheet. You want me to see how little they highlighted. I can attach that sheet. Let's say there's an issue with the recorded quality of comments. You could also upload a recording here for me to review. And then you're going to simply submit the form. Once you submit the form, it comes directly to both me and Bill Thomas, our Director of Adjudications. And when we receive these evaluations, we review every single one of them. So coming off of week 1, I've already received a handful of evaluations. I've read through them, checked to make sure there weren't any issues, and then I remove identifiable information, and I forward that on to the adjudicator so they can see your ratings and your comments based on their performance. This is so important in so many ways. Our adjudicators truly are committed to providing you quality feedback, and by receiving your feedback on them, it helps us realize where we need to make improvements, okay? And also, it is a nice boost for our adjudicators to let them know if they're doing a great job. If they gave you a great recording, they would love to know that they're serving you well. To be honest, our evaluations have been down quite a bit the last few years, and this is something that adjudicators really want, is your feedback. So it is important to us. It also is important to me. I do, like I said, read all of these, And if there is an issue with an adjudicator, I do directly reach out to them and we come up with an improvement plan if necessary and have a discussion about ways that they need to continue and improve on their adjudication journey. Another thing that's important is if we start to see trends in these evaluations, it does help us guide our summer training material. Something new we added this year are our critique sessions, weeks 1 through 4. And this is not something that our adjudicators have been well trained on yet. We started this summer with our training and we fully expect and know that this is going to be a work in progress. So any information you can give us as far as adjudicator performance and critique is also going to be incredibly valuable to us. So feel free to include that. I know this takes a little bit of time. I know that we don't have a lot of time as band directors, but this is something that can really bring about positive change and help us continue to best serve you. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I would love to hear you out and help you work through any issues you may have. The best way to reach me is my OMEA email, which is omea.mb.adjudications@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and I wish you and your students all the best in this 2024 OMEA Marching Band season.